This is the Gnorp epilogue. I'm quite liking the songs and everything. It's good. It's good. Welcome to the Gnorp epilogue. You're currently following a Gnorp. Move the camera. Hold right click or spacebar and drag your mouse left or right. Try doing that now. Oh. To zoom in or out, use one of the following: the scroll wheel or the page up or down. Okay. The Gnorp you are following is standing next to a talent stone, which is one of the many structures in this game. You do not have any talent points. Jesus, man. Way to be harsh. Oh. Is that what I think it is? It's a big rock. It looks mysterious. Look at the rock. Shards came out. Shards are the main resources of the game and are used for great things. Gnorps love them. Get some more. You can also hold your mouse down to keep clicking. It goes faster if I super click though. Gnorps can use the shards from the rock to make stuff. Like what kinds of stuff? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's so much. Is this little guy even gonna be able to carry any of it? Wow, they're like refining it into cubage. You see this? Big cube. The stash! Unlocked building the express. Building unlocked slam club. No, I don't have a membership. The stash, I'm more of a Costco guy. The shard stash, where all your shards go. If you hover over it, you will discover that it can also allow you to construct a couple of buildings. You get enough shards. Hover over shard on the ground on the to the left and then click it. I click it. Okay, cool, neat. I dig it. Oh, but I'm kind of just like throwing it over, you know? Like it's definitely in like little piles on the ground, but I'm chucking it over to the right. It'll make its way over there. Very cool. Well, look at this. Give it a toss over. We've got all kinds of stuff. I'm straight up Gnorping. Wow. Okay, it's not close enough. Jesus. Jeez Louise, man. What's up with this pile? I feel like the pile's getting bigger. And I'm staying smaller. Okay, well, I'll hold it all the way over, you know? It's a lot of shards, and we can't not have those shards. Yes, put the rock juice, put the shards in. Put the shards in the stash. You got a shard at the top of your screen. You can see how many shards you have. Once you have 10 shards, you can build either the Express or the Slam Club. Either option will help you rid yourself of all this tedious manual labor. I'm gonna go home of the runners. The Express is a place of delivery. Unlocks runners. Runners carry shards to the stash. That would be absolutely phenomenal. Slammers deal damage to the rock, resulting in shards. I'm gonna go for the Express. Employ a runner? Oh, that requires exactly one Gnorp, which I only have one Gnorp. Unfortunately, Gnorps are the lifeblood of the game. Gnorps are capable of both damaging the rock and collecting shards. Get more by building housing for them. Okay. You're on your own now. Good luck. I'm on my own? Oh, okay. This is how I build housing. Okay, let's build some housing. So that way we can house some Gnorps. Gnorp. Gotta be able to house some Gnorps. Oh, phenomenal. Okay, so I guess I'm about to have houses for 2 new Gnorps. They're on their way. Look at them. Funky little guys. Oh, I could buy another runner, or I could save my money for the Slam Club. Or this one, the House of Shards. If you want to build more advanced buildings and gain access to new Gnorps, the crew at the House of Shards have got you covered. Unlocks advanced buildings, provides housing for 4 Gnorps. That's so many Gnorps. I'm gonna click the rock. We Gnorped it! We Gnorped it! Can I name my Gnorps? No, I can't. Can't name my Gnorps. If I could, I would name my Gnorps exactly after each one of you. I hope that you know that. You would be named after a Gnorp. Unfortunately, there's no such thing. Wow, this rock never disappears. This is infinite rock. Phenomenal. Well, honestly, maybe we just buy another... Runners can only pick up one, but this upgrade increases that. Increases carrying capacity by 1. I like it. Maybe we buy another runner as well. Feel as though we have a good amount. But maybe 3 runners would be enough to get me to the express. I mean, frankly, I feel like it's pretty easy to just click the button, you know? Just click the button. Well, you can name them in your head? And you name your Gnorps? It's kind of hard to pay attention to them. But this one's name is Johnson. If you can keep an eye on Johnson, then you'll have VIP by the end of this session. I'll be asking you which one Johnson is, too. Okay? I'll give you a VIP for this stream and this stream only. Only this stream. But you can have VIP. But only if you know about Johnson. The Express, I already got that one. Gnorps train their slamming, unlock slammers. Slammers deal damage to the rock, resulting in shards. Again, I feel like I can do shards. I would rather spend my Gnorps getting more runners. And perhaps even speed or capacity. But I am fine as I am with my Gnorps. I'm building more housing. Wow, they're starting to build on top of each other. This is beautiful. Only this stream. Only this stream. Hey, look, more housing! These are the people who live right next to the rock. They hear tapping all night. It's upsetting for them. Wait, what's that meter up at the top that's giving me a ×2 on my something? My something has a ×2 on it. Maybe it's because I'm tapping very fast. Maybe I'm making twice as much production as I may normally be able to because of that. I'm just gonna buy a hell of a lot of runners. We've got the Gnorps for it. Yes! Tap the rock, tap the rock. Oh, I'm so good at tapping the rock. Yes, go, my little Gnorps. Go. Go. Do what you must, Gnorps. Yes, Gnorps, Gnorps, yes, Gnorps, Gnorps. Yes, more housing. More housing. Build houses on top of these houses. Yes, look at this. More places for our Gnorps to live on top of more Gnorps. Gnorps for everyone. Oh, I'm just starting to realize that I'm running out of shards for my runners. I don't even know if I can if my clicking is happening fast enough to keep up with my Gnorps. I can't let my Gnorps down. I need to give them as much shards as they can carry. Phenomenal. 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 Okay, my finger's getting a little bit tired, so I'm gonna go ahead and buy the Slam Club. And we're gonna buy some slammers, perpetually working on the process of mining the rock. I need to buy a slammer. Warm up! By jumping a few times, the slammers warm up and prepare themselves to be on the receiving end of unspeakable pain. Oh. Slammers now meditate before slamming, result in shards that fly farther. Oh, okay. Well, it seems like that's like a permanent upgrade. If you buy it once, you just get it permanently. Now that we're here in the Slam Factory, I'm gonna go ahead and just buy another slammer. He's so good at his job. He is so good at his job. I'm so proud of him. Meditation acquired. Meditate on. Keep it on. Keep it on, man. We've got hell of a lot of shards coming out of that rock right now. I need more housing. Perhaps even it is time for the House of Shards. The House of Shards! The House of Shards. The House of Shards. We're gonna go ahead and make the House of Shards. House of Shards. The House of Shards. Gun versus rock. Rock analysis lab. What is that? At the lab, Gnorp scientists study the rock, and the shards it spills forth provides housing for 2 Gnorps. Oh, I just realized that I'm not Gnorping hard enough. Or I'm not rocking hard enough. I'm not sharding hard enough for my runners. I have so many runners. So many runners. Not enough Gnorps. Okay, we have 4. Count them, 4 Gnorps. Not all Gnorps are easy to hit the rock with their heads. These Gnorps put their heads together and came up with a neat new concept. The bow and arrow. That's impossible. Sounds like witchcraft. Whatever the case, I'll just keep tapping. I can keep going. I have finger dexterity. I am dexterous in my phalanges. What about the Coca Cafe? This is a place where North can gather and enjoy some hot cocoa. Unlocks mountaineers. Mountaineers climb the pile and throw shards for the runners to pick up. Provides housing for 3 Norps. The home... Oh, this is the... All right, I need to wait to read more, okay? I need to provide many shards for my Norps. I need to have a constant influx of shards. We'll worry about the details in a second. Okay, now. The rock analysis lab. Gun versus rock. Obviously, we want that eventually. But the Gnorp propulsion lab. Hopes of the most things. The GPL unlocks a world of opportunities and is essentially essential. Unlocks bombers. Bombers fall onto the rock for significant damage, but the resulting shards do not fly far. I can deal with that. I can absolutely deal with a Gnorp propulsion lab. I would love to buy that. A bomber, a bomber, a bomber. As many bombers as possible. I need many bombers because I have so many delivery people. And I need many damages done to the rock. We need to fight this rock. Can you try this tongue twister? I am not the pheasant plucker. I'm the pheasant plucker's mate. I am only plucking pheasants because the pheasant plucker's late. Yes. I could try anyway. Give it a shot. I felt like that was pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and build some more housing. Housing's getting expensive for my Gnorps. Getting a little bit pricey, to say the least. What about combo chance? Thanks to the guys over at GPL, Slammers can be outfitted with tiny high-impulse jetpacks that allow them the ability to combo. Yes, they can combo on the combos too. Ooh, a combo. I like it. I like it a lot. I like your style, combo chance. And the next bit of combo will be $700. That's a fair amount of dollops right there. What about the express? What do we have here? Capacity. Yes, we need more capacity. We have many runners, but we need more capacity. What about the Gnorp Expedited Express Throw Protocol? Is a rigorous training regimen for runners. With the help of a little jetpack, they will learn to throw what they carry all the way to the drop point. Sometimes. It's like a gib, and that requires so many rocks. I don't have that many. I'll try to get more rocks for the future, but for now, I don't have that kind of rockage going on. Maybe I need to buy more runners. What do you think? Definitely gotta increase capacity for each of these runners. We're producing so many shards, and we just don't have the amount of Gnorps needed. These bombers are great. I'm loving them. Absolutely loving them. Maybe we do buy more runners now. Maybe one more runner? One more runner it is. One more runner. That should be good. One more runner. What about the rock analysis lab? Gnorp study the rock and the shards it spills forth. That seems pretty good. Yeah, that seems pretty freaking good. All right, we need to build housing, though, maybe first. I feel like I maybe want something else more importantly. You know? Housing is 300 shards. Getting expensive out here. The economy is in shambles. And I'm not done tapping rock. I'm gonna tap more rock. Okay. Getting exhausting, man. My fingers, they hurt. Okay. Jumping a few times. Warm up. They produce more rocks per jump. Or we get another slammer. Our combo meter goes crazy. Goes crazy style. What about this? Another bomber? Another bomber could be pretty good. But I don't know. We have a big pile anyway. I don't know if we need any more stuff like that. Okay, I think that we're going to focus on something more like this. Drones deliver shards, but eat 60% of them. That's painful. It hurts. I don't know if I want to do it. Maybe I go for the archery range. Maybe I want to go for the Cocoa Cafe. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? Cocoa Cafe. That's what it's all about, baby. The Cocoa Cafe. Hey, what is that up at the top? By increasing your collection rate, this bar will fill up. You accrue a talent point when it is full. Oh. Oh, okay. I will buy a Mountaineer. Improved digging. I will buy another Mountaineer. Improved digging. It's hard for the Mountaineers to destroy what they love, but if you offer up some Norps for them to tall tales, they'll take Mountaineers double the amount they dig. Okay, that sounds neat. That actually sounds pretty good. What? They're just digging the pile. They work great with the bombers, man. The bombers are making huge things, and then the collectors have like less distance to walk. This is phenomenal. I think I did the absolute best move that I could do. Improves digging. I need more Norps. I need more Norps. Break time. The runners are in a constant state of fatigue, and now they hear of Mountaineers that can take breaks. Maybe the runners need breaks too. Until the next compression event, runners significantly reduce their movement speed. What? After the compression event, they gain a ×2 to their carrying capacity and move at the same normal speed again. They also gain the ability to take breaks freely. What? I don't know what they're saying right now. I'm confused and I'm scared. And I don't understand it. I understand the words that I'm seeing. But the Mountaineers take breaks? Who's taking a break, man? They can't be taking breaks right now. Who's taking a dang break right now? Can't be taking a dang break. It's not break time. How many talent points do we have? I don't really even know, man. But I can't even, can't do a thing. It needs to be full, apparently. Which I guess I need to lock the frick in and do better if I want to get that full. All right, let's build some more housing. More housing for the lads. Yes, for the lads, Could get some more slammers going. No. We need improved digging. Digging width also sounds pretty good. But no, improved digging. And then more bombers. Yes, we will mine the rock of all of its resources. Yes, my Norps. It will be beautiful. It will be wonderful. Now, I did realize that my face is covering some metric. I don't even know what it means. But apparently it's telling me how much damage we are doing to the rock. My bombers are doing the most of it, which makes sense. That makes sense for them. My bombers are sick with it. They're so good, they make me want to buy more bombers. But I need to go for improved digging right now. Okay, so we'll do that, and then we'll go for this. What the hell is Ultra Boost? Thanks to advancements in propulsion technology, bombers will do significantly more damage. Increase bomber damage by 5 times. I need to get more shards. What I need to do. That's amazing. That's incredible. Phenomenal. Phenomenal work, Norps. Oh! This is where I want to be now. This is where I feel my place is on the screen. Okay. I will wait for a compression event. I will wait to see what happens. Phenomenal. Capacity. We need to increase the amount that we're bringing in from our Norps. They're bringing 8 per. Pretty good. Pretty freaking good, man. Okay, let's build some more houses. 2 more houses. Many more houses need to be built for the Norps. For the Norps. They must build more houses for me. Yes, very nice. It's very good. Very good. The bombers are still doing the most of it. And then, yeah, apparently we've got some Mountaineers. They're hopping up. They're doing stuff. I'm proud of them. You know, maybe I should even be going for slammers. Don't be ridiculous. I would never go for the slammers. What about the rock analysis lab, though? I need to learn more about what this rock is. Why isn't it died? The rock analysis lab believes that the rock has weak points that can be I'm gonna buy it. A weak spot appears every 2 minutes. Weak spots can be clicked for 300. Ooh. Oh my great googly moogly. That was a great idea. Holy guacamole. Weak spots are appearing at greater frequency. Or it turns out the weak spots have a weak spot. Weak spot damage is tripled. The weak spot of the weak spot has a weak spot in the weak spot? That's insanity. I'm in. I need to find a way to increase my capacity. And then perhaps even another runner is in order. We need another guy running these rocks in. There's so many rocks. There's so many rocks popping up. There's a lot of rocks. Now that I've gotten that, let's get some stuff. More runners. More runners are needed. Eventually, I am gonna wanna go for drones though. Probably should get robotics up in my mind palace going. But I'm not there yet. I'm definitely not there yet. For now, capacity could do with a bonus. And look, prestige, hold the prestige. Prestiging resets your progress but gives you access to your accrued talent points. What? Resets my progress? What do you mean resets my progress? Oh, wait, my collection rate? So my collection rate goes up, but if I prestige, my progress towards my next collection won't happen. So I should wait until my collection rate goes up again, and then I can bat myself into prestige mode and be happy and glorious and happy and amazing and glorious. Okay then. Just go ahead and keep on looking. Keep on cooking. Build housing? Sure, I could build a little bit of housing. What about the express? What the hell is up with this? Capacity for my runners? Maybe speed is what I need next. 3.3. What about Geet? I don't have that yet. That's not happening. That's not happening in my lifestyle. Wow, look at the world. The world is so large and flat. What a large, flat world we have. Ooh. Weak spot. Phenomenal. That's how we're getting the stuff. You know what? Maybe I just go ahead and hold the prestige button. Even though I'm earning, I'm kind of stuck where I'm at. All right. We will prestige. Oh, no! Wait. Oh, the rock took all my stuff, man. Should have waited for the weak spots to come back. Oh, well. I've learned what I learned now. Oh, we're back at the intro? Oh. Oh, the game. Oh. I see now. Well, I have some regrets. That's okay. Ignite the jetpacks. Bombers gain significant increase to ascent speed after bombing the rock while it's on fire. The rock can be on fire. Extra housing. There can never really be enough housing. For every 7th housing you build, builds another for free. That's nice. Runners evaluate if they should work harder. If the total collection per minute is less than 50% of damage, runners get a plus 20% increased capacity. Nice. Let's go hiking. It'll be great, said the mountaineer to its friend. They went, but it wasn't great. Mountaineers bring a friend when they depart the Cocoa Cafe. Friends are half as effective as digging. They also have small hats and make frowny faces. Aw, man. Slammers will not be ridiculed. When the runners go past the halfway point between the stash and the rock, slammers become furiously motivated and gain the following effects. Times 2 damage, plus 5% chance to combo. Okay, kind of nice. Popcorn, fire damage. I don't even know about that. You can put fire inside I don't even know about that. Power of the sun, palm of your hand, fire deals. I don't even know about that. Gatling balloon. Let's upgrade the balloon gunner. I don't know about that. Body and spirit. After having meditated, slammers deal +3 rock damage for each strike they do in their current combos. Slammers fly much farther away after hitting the rock. I don't know. You start with some more Gnorps, and passive reclamation occurs less frequently, but at cost. Bombers with time shift impact will, okay. You know what? I'm gonna go for extra housing, because it's simple, and it's easy, and I understand it. I know what's going on, and that makes me feel a little bit better. Grenades, max weak spots are now 1,000. I don't know about that. Mountaineers throw shards at 100% the greater with forward velocity when the pile is 70% on the way to compress. Oh, like you push it further. Okay. Directors have notes on how better to generate and collect Directors? I don't know that guy. Runner backstop. That's the one that I choose. Okay, time to click on a rock. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Wow. Auto house. How do I build place again? I forgot. Apply. I clicked apply. That means that I'm good, right? That I've done good. I did good. I don't want to know what the frowny face guys. The frowny face guys scare me. House of Shards. The Express. Oh yeah, I forgot I could collect these myself. I've been such a lazy Norp papa. I'm just kind of letting everyone do it for me. I do like the runners, though. I think that the runners are my favorite guys. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm just going to spin all my guys. All my guys are runner guys. And you know what? I'll help them along. This guy, you're doing fine, man. You're doing good. I'm proud of you. I'm your dad. I'm your dad, and I'm proud of you. You're doing a good job, my child. I'm your dad. I gave birth to you. From my pussy. Okay. This looks good. This looks really good. Yeah. Yeah, this is the stuff. This is the stuff, man. Just moving rocks in. Phenomenal. Build housing. Many houses. Many houses for my Gnorps. My Gnorps will have many homes. I'm gonna have many Gnorps. And most of them are gonna be runners. Because Papa's gotta click a rock. And now I know a little bit what's going on. So I'm mainly gonna focus on clicking. And then eventually, I'm gonna get the House of Shards. Yeah. I'm gonna do the House of Shards. And then I'm also gonna get that science lab where science happens. Yeah. And bombs. Double yeah. And you know what? Mountaineers seem okay enough too. They seem fine. I'm not thrilled about them, but you know, I'm not offended by them either. Okay. Just move these closer for the boys though. Just kind of funnel the shards on over as we can. Phenomenal. And I don't know how many runners I want. I guess I have 8 right now. That's a pretty good amount. That's as many people you need running around, grabbing a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, sure, why not? Are you okay with chat giving tips or what? So I can make a pin on it? Oh, sorry, Ravel. I didn't read. I would say I'm probably good to learn this game on my own. So yeah, if I'm okay with having no tips unless being asked about it. Please don't give me any tips. I like finding out what's going on with new games. Makes it fun for me, man. What if somebody explained exactly what that sandwich was gonna taste like right in front of you? And you were just looking at the sandwich, and the entire time that they were talking to you, you were just seeing their mouth move, and they were just going womp 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 womp, and the whole time you're just thinking, guys, I just want to eat the sandwich. It's just right in front of me, man. I just want to eat this sandwich. That's a lot of runners. I don't know if I needed that many runners, to be honest with you. But, well, here I am. Let's go for Gnorp Propulsion Lab for our first one. Because I know that the Gnorp Propulsion Lab is pretty good. Or maybe I should go for the Rock Analysis Lab. Because the Rock Analysis Lab seems pretty freaking good too. Whatever the case, I'm kind of just in this clicking spot while my runners go and run and grab me a whole bunch of stuff. I am going to increase their capacity though. I've got a whole lot of them and they're not really picking up a whole lot of stuff from me, all things considered. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to have 8 runners whenever they're only picking up 1 shard each. That's just silly. I'm being stupid. So I'm going to go ahead and just click my way through this rock, and then eventually, hopefully, I'll have 400. That'll be enough to do what I need to do. Now, I am looking at how much damage I'm doing, and I'm looking at how much rock my guys are picking up, and I'm starting to feel like I overcompensated just a little bit, and now my finger is starting to hurt, so I'm going to hold the button instead of clicking it. But now I'm back in it, baby. Locked in, loaded. Playing cookie clicker. Listen, those grandmas aren't going to be making cookies super duper fast themselves. We need to get our first cookie factory going. What, am I going to not click the button so that way I can play at my best capability? Lock in. Carpal tunnel is in my future. I don't care, man. I'm 25, which means that consequences will exist for me later. While I do still feel a couple of achy breakies in my fingers sometimes, I think it'll be fine. I'm clicking Rock Analysis Lab. We're gonna go ahead and start on that. Ooh, oh, weak spot recovery is 500. Better get to clicking. Oh, I thought that it was over, man. It's not over. I know I'm not over until the fat lady sings. You're a Grandma Cheesy? I will be, one day, after my fingers stop working. My fingers will stop working so good. Not looking forward to that. Anyway, how are we doing on Forgotten Propulsion Lab? Maybe we go for that one before we actually go for weak spot discovery. I was hoping I could blast my way into weak spot discovery, get a whole bunch of that going. And then that would fund our need to get rocket propulsion. But I may need to start with rocket propulsion and then go for that. Yeah. Of course, I could just buy some slammers. They would help out. But they're kind of old-fashioned to me, you know? I feel like there's more interesting things that I could do. I mean, technically, right now, I just have six Gnorps sticking around, doing nothing, man. And what am I doing? I'm the one here clicking. While I'm here at 2.6, that's a lot, man. Okay, let's go ahead and buy this Gnorp Propulsion Lab. That'll help us get some bombers. We're gonna buy a couple of those. 1, 2. How many do we need? Okay, you know what? 2 we'll have to do for new. Now. For now. For now, they'll have to do. You know what? 3, 4. Fuck it. I'm in to make some money. And make some more. I'm trying to get weak spot discovery working. But we've got plenty of runners right now. I just need a couple of things to give us a little bit more. Wow, dude, look at that. I feel like I've been clicking so hard and my bombers are already like catching up to the maximum amount that I've ever clicked in this game. Honestly, I'm a little pissed off about it. And I think about it a little too hard. Ah, well, it'll be okay. I'll be fine. We're gonna go ahead and build some more housing. Gnorp Town is popping off. Getting exciting out here. But yeah, some houses. That seems just fine and dandy to me. They gotta live, Gnorp's gotta live somewhere. Sometimes I think that the rock moves. And then I realize that the rock does in fact not move. Hey, wait a minute, look at that. They're carrying like plus 20, that's so good. Oh shoot, I just found weak spots. Phenomenal. Oh wow, and my runners are so good with this new perk that I just got. That increases my, what is it? Increase multiplier. You get one, unlocks auto housing. I don't really know. Nah, I don't really know. Yeah, I don't really know. It's fine and dandy. I'm just gonna go ahead and buy some more bombers. Lots and lots of bombers. Because I have this, it's runner backstop. If the total collection per minute is less than 50% of damage, runners get plus 20 increased capacity, which is so good. So we should go all in on our collection. So that way our collection per minute goes all the way up. So that way our guys can pick up 20 things instead of the normal 4 that they pick up now. Or 4 is lame, man. Just 4? You can do better than that. Come on, guys. 4? You're insane. I need to buy more bombers, is what I need to do. And to buy more bombers, I'm gonna need a lot more houses. And to get a lot more houses, I'm gonna need a lot more norps. And then, yeah, I'm just gonna turn a lot of these guys into bombers, to be honest. I think our collection being way higher per minute than our runners, that's the move. Okay, and then we also want to, at some point, build whatever the speed thing is. That'll be a 3.3, so it's gonna be a lot. Yeah, look at them, they're pulling 20s. They're cranking 90s, man. Look at this tower. This is honestly too big. I'm overwhelmed. That's a lot. That's a lot for these guys. Look at them, they're pulling 20 per. What? What's going on? Wait a minute, what is happening to my shards? What's happening to my shards? What's happening to the rock? What's going on? What? What is that? It's weird. I want to touch it, but I can't. It's a little glitchy. Where are you going? Funny guy? Why is everything purple? The rock fights back. Your pile just compressed, and out of the rock came a mysterious spiky ball. It might be a good idea to build the rock analysis lab if you haven't already. Yeah, I think that seems like a good idea. Zybellium collection. The mysterious spiky ball floating above the rock has been dubbed Zybellium, and Gnorp scientists moved to attempt more collection of it. Requires new equipment. What's that Zybellium do? I don't know. I'm gonna click it now. I can't click it now. Trying to click it, but it moves kind of weird. Oh, I acquired it. How do I... Oh, does this guy do it? Maybe that guy does it. Oh, I think this guy's about to get it. Get it, guy! Yeah! Grab the shiny rock. Oh, he's touching it. Look, he's got it. Good job, guy. I'm proud of you. Make me proud to call you my father. I'm your father. I'm the one who's the father. I forgot. I'm a father. Anyway, it feels good to be a father. Weak spot sounds fun, but I need a lot of stuff to get that. Time shift impact. Usually when you land on something, there's only one impact. Time shift technology enables the Zybellium, makes it not so. Bombers now shift back in time immediately after striking the rug, setting up an immediate consecutive strike. Wow, that's amazing! The garden. Gnorps love flowers. Besides looking pretty, flowers may have some utility that can be extracted through the... Fucking flowers? No, man. Teleportation. A Zybelium upgrade allows runners to teleport instead of walking. It may significantly cut down on delivery times if you have a lot of... I want the time shift impact. That's what I want. That's what sounds good to me. Yeah. Look, they're doing it like this style now, and now they're coming up a lot easier. And then eventually what's gonna happen with these guys, hopefully, is they'll get to up to 20s again. Though I think if I go too high, things get weird. So maybe what I should do now, focus on now, more housing. And then I should focus on the Cocoa Cafe. So that way I can get some mountaineers to chuck all this rock mountain a little bit forward a little bit, you know? Have you played the Candy Box games? No! Never have. Never have done that. Candy Box. I don't think I know anything about those. Yeah, these don't look tall enough, but I have so many bombers here that are bonking the rock. I think it's just gonna take some time. Ooh, speed though. Look at that. Get more speed going? Maybe. I'm thinking about it. I'm not thinking very hard. Okay, Cocoa Cafe. Robotics I'm interested in, but something eating 60% of my drones doesn't sound so nice to me. So, I'm gonna go ahead and just do this. I'm gonna do this instead. Digging width. Efficiency is at the heart of Gnorp kind. Mountain digs up 2 more columns. Sure! King of the pile, there can only be one. If a mountaineer starts digging while at the highest point in the pile is crowded king and digs twice as fast, the king can be crowned again up to 4 times for a total of times 16 digging speed. Another coordination can be held 30 seconds after the previous one. The king will not rest as long as the pile is worthy of climbing. Whoa. King of the pile. Yeah, we do like a big pile. Maybe that'll be good. I don't know, I'm gonna think about it. But look at this guy, he's already chucking it forward. Big fan of the Mountaineer. Proud of this guy. What a dude. Look, and the Gnorps are doing phenomenal. I think I'd need more bombers, actually, more than anything. So, you know what? I'll go ahead and make an improved digger as well. And that should be pretty good. And then more house. More house, man. Gotta have house. At this point, it's probably good to turn auto house on, because I feel like I have house before I can really go for upgrades. I kind of want to get ultra boost, but that's so many shards. So I don't think I'm gonna get there in time. Anyway, I could maybe do digging with, but I don't know, even that kind of seems like a lot. Ooh, weak spot. Yeah, we definitely don't need any more rudders, so I probably won't do that. I could go for their speed. I do like the idea of their speed being faster, though. Yeah, be faster, little guys. Be faster. That works perfectly for me. Ah, I'm so proud of the little dudes. These little fellas. These little fellas. Okay, we have 3 dudes. Weak spot frequency. That sounds pretty nice. Or maybe we could just get more bombers. Ultra boost is kind of a far one to try and save up for. The garden is intriguing. What about gun versus rock? Unlocks Gnorps with expensive guns. I could try to save up for that. I'm a little scared, but I feel like I could save up for that, maybe. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's do it. That's a lot of bombers. I feel like I don't need more than 20 bombers, right? Because I have 12 runners, 20 bombers. I mean, eventually I'll want more bombers, but not yet. Phenomenal. We'll just wait. We'll wait for guns. Because guns sound fun in this game. What about this one? The scientists at the Rock Analysis Lab have deduced that it's possible to infuse Gnorps with Zybellium. They believe the result is a Zignic Gnorp that can lift shards with their minds. Unlocks Zignorps. Zignorps can lift shards with their minds and gain energy based on how much runners deliver. Provides housing for 3 Gnorps. Pretty good. I mean, this would be really good if it also provided housing for Gnorps. Fortunately, it doesn't. Oh, weak spot. That. Nice. Like a weak spot. As much as I really want to click weak spot frequency. I'm not gonna. When are guns not fun in a game? The game is fun. The game's not fun. What's the point? I'm trying to think of a game where the guns aren't that fun. I don't really know. I don't really have an answer for you. Rifle Norp. A Norp with a gun. What could go wrong? Rifle Norps shoot bullets that deal 5 bullet damage with a range of 10. Bullets deal raw damage, which means they are not affected by the multiplier. Bullets double their damage on compression events. Current damage, 10. Oh, Gattle Norp. And we need some stuff for that. What about this one? The Gattle Norp has put in 13 requests for more ammo in the last 10 seconds. Would you like to accommodate him? I'm okay. Grenade launcher maybe should have been what I saved up for. You know what? This guy has a gun. I probably maybe should have just spent my Norps on bombers. I'm gonna spend some more Norps on bombers. Yeah, that was probably the move. Oh well. Our multiplier's going up. That's exciting. Hi, my name is Multiplier. Multiplier. And welcome to today's Five Nights at Freddy's video. Multiplier. Look, we're gonna make large Gnorp skyscrapers. They're gonna be phenomenal. You're gonna love them. You're gonna love the Gnorp skyscrapers. We're gonna have them built out for everybody. It's gonna be beautiful. Honestly, at this point, I feel like I need another Mountaineer. Feeling like I need another Mountaineer. Feels like I don't have enough Mountaineer going on, happening right now. The rest, climb. Rest or climb. Rest or climb. I think we have them climb. For the time being, anyway. See, this is where I'm like, I don't know if I should diversify or specialize, because I feel like the bombers are just kind of the better option. And then we get Mountaineers, especially with this thing. Runners evaluate if they should work hard. Total collection per minute is less than 50% of damage. Wait. Yeah. Runners get plus 20% increased capacity. That's what I'm trying to hit, man. Increase the multiplier by 1 for every 4 employed Gnorps. Unlocks auto housing. Okay. Extra housing. There can never be enough housing for Gnorps. For every 7th housing you build, builds another for free. Yeah, we should definitely have auto housing on. Auto housing, good. Okay, in that case, you know what? I have decided that another Mountaineer Gnorp does sound pretty good. And look, we're at 3 points currently, so that's even better. But I have a lot more to do to this rock, man. This rock is my enemy. Can I fire a Gnorp? Just asking a question for a friend. The friend is me. Let's deal raw damage. I could give this a grenade launcher. I mean, it's all Gnorps with guns. I don't really know. 2.3 million shards. I think I just sharded my pants. Balloon gunner? Why not equip the balloon with a gun? Oh. so that it could shoot the rock when not busy picking up Zybe. There's no good reason not to buy this upgrade. Do it. The balloon now shoots rifle bullets when idle. Okay. Yeah, I'll buy that. Seems pretty good. Shoots a gun. Gun is fun. Gun sounds like it could be fun. All right, balloon gunner, you have a job now. Congratulations on your new job. Archery range. Not all Norps are easier to hit the rock with their head. Yeah. I don't even have anybody actually slamming. I feel like the Norps aren't even worth buying at Slam Club anymore. Like, I might as well spend them on guns if I am gonna spend the Norps. But I feel like even better than that, just spend them on bombers. More bombers, man. More bombers for the more bomber Norps. Get 2 more of those, and then yeah, we'll get some like mountain dudes, mountain Norps. Yeah, I'm gonna buy a bunch of mountain Norps. We need people to climb these mountains. I can't tell if this is 20 or not, but it feels like it might be 20. I wish I could tell how much they're holding, but this feels like it might be 20. Maybe. Yeah, that was 20. Okay, cool. That was 20. Collection goes up whenever we're like that, but we want our damage to be higher, like doubly higher than our collection. Yeah, because then they start doing this thing where they go for 20s instead, and it's way cool. Additional housing? Oh, okay, wait. Not enough. Wait. The Norps are getting crowded. We need more housing. Every 3rd housing you build builds another for free. Applies retroactively. Whoa. That's good. Wait, retroactively. So does that only happen like from this moment forward? Or it applies based on all of the housing that I've built up to this point? I don't really know what retroactively means. This is a question for chat. This is your time to shine, chat knower. Retroactively means back for all this point too. I love learning definitions of words. This is the best day of my life. I wonder what activates the compression events. I have no clue. Probably when things are too high. Proud of you, Cheese. Learning is important in your granny years. Wait. Do you guys want to do a break? Do you guys want to have a break? No. All that damage, man. Oh, they sucked it. Hey, balloon gunner, can you get that? Thank you. Wait a minute. Oh, will I be able to afford this though? I need so much, but the additional housing could be so nice. Every 3rd housing, another house for free. I could see it now. I want to spend my Zybe on that one. I'm confident in that. But also time shift impact could be really good too. Oh, it's a toughie. It really is. Oh, I could do King of the Mountain. King of the Pile. Yeah, you know what? King of the Pile. One of you will be king. Climb the pile and be crowned king, king. That's how I'll spend my Zybellum. Zamaza. The Mamat Musa? So is there like, there's gotta be like a level by which they decide like, oh, you know, this tower is not big enough for me. I am a Gnorp. I am a Gnorp. And this tower is not big enough for me anymore. It'll probably happen pretty soon with how big this tower is. Not very big, man. I promise, a lot of guys have towers that are this big. This is actually the normal size for a tower. Where are you going, King? We need to deal more damage. Even more damage. But I don't have the additional housing. At some point or another, probably my next Zybellum, I'm gonna save up. I'm gonna try to get additional housing going. We're gonna absolutely blast it on the housing game. 'Cause as is, it's a bit weird. A bit insane. Okay, well, we also want Ultra Boost as well. Ultra Boost. Maybe I do need to worry about, like, going for other types of ways to use my Gnorps. Oh, man, I'm just starting to think that my collection levels aren't high enough for constantly the need for more Gnorps. Or maybe I just need to spend them all on bombers still. I think that's what it is, what it'll end up being. More bombers. More bombers will do it for me. I should have potentially gone for time shift impact times 2. This King of the Mountain crap was maybe unnecessary. Oh well. It is what it is. I'll live. It's just starting to feel very hard to spend Gnorps. You know? Man? You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. That's what I meant, man. Yeah. Yeah, man. You know what I meant. I see also maybe the problem in how many Mountaineers I have are actually making collection happen at a higher rate. When damage is most important with what I have with runner backstop. Yeah, we want our collection to be less than 50% of damage. That way, they're carrying these bigger piles. Or maybe everything's just getting more condensed down, so the tower looks smaller, but it's actually pretty freaking big still. I think that's what a compression event is. This is just blue rock now. It used to be purple rock. It was pretty freaking good whenever it was purple rock. Where it would build all the way up. And now it doesn't even really do that anymore. So is beating up the rock making the mountain that is climbed? Yes. All rocks come from the main rock. This is our game here. This is a game about destroying a rock. Or at least trying to. The rock seems to be a source of infinite energy. I don't really understand the rock. Frankly, I'm a little scared of the rock. Yeah, man. It feels almost like you want to specialize a little bit more than you want to go in on a whole bunch of different kinds of stuffs. Isn't it better to spend money in guns because they do more damage per guy? Probably. But I don't really know. I guess so, you know, because it's a lot of bombers. But also, I got this time shift impact thing, which I spent the Zybe on. You need to turn the auto housing off. I know. You're backseating a little bit much. Okay. Let's go for increased levels of capacity because it's an easy way to spend our money and it's gonna increase our collection by a lot. Even though I kind of want to keep our collection down, I just kind of want some money very fast. Let's go ahead and do that. I am keeping build housing on because I need more Norps. I have time shift impact on my bombers, but I am kind of impressed with how this one gunner man has done this much damage on the rock. I'm gonna go ahead and... Where else do I want to spend? I could go weak spot frequency. It's hard to know. Hard to know where to spend it. I guess since I have so much money now, it might be pretty good to get, like, more rifle Norps. This is pretty impressive damage, all things considered. Well, I am curious about Gatling Norps. I mean, that just seems fun. I guess what's good about the bombers is that you can continue to invest your Zybe in this time shift impact stuff. That's probably a good way to go about it. Just let it cook, right? Oh, hey, and you can actually, like, tab out if you don't want to listen to Mr. Man shoot his gun all the damn time. Hey, more housing. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. How to spin the Norps, man. I don't know how to spin the Norps. I don't feel as though I need any more Mountaineers now that I have King of the Castle over here while we woo-wah. I feel like had I gone for Time Shift Impact Bomber would be pretty good. But maybe it is time to go for a good old-fashioned rifle Norp for this guy. Get 2 rifle Norps going. Because they're producing pretty freaking good damage there. Now, there's not really a way to upgrade the rifle Norps themselves other than getting these grenade launchers, which I could definitely do, but I feel like having a couple of rifle Norps takes precedent before actually going for the grenade launcher upgrade. Because, you know, these guys are going to shoot, and then they're going to reload, and then when they reload, they shoot a grenade over at the guy. So I feel like I need a lot of Norps blasting before I decide to make that decision. Okay. Our collection is pretty good. Is our collection more than our damage right now? Oh, look at that, man. Just like the addition of 1 extra rifle Norp. Of course it doubled it, actually. Wait, they're 40K after this? Okay, so they're a really good investment for the start, but then afterwards they kind of suck, I guess. So I guess I'll pick up the grenade launcher now, because that feels like it's a 10K. Yeah, you know what? That'll have to do. That's a half decent way of going about it. All right, we'll have auto housing on. Maybe I should pick up Slam Club. I'm sure I could give them a lot of upgrades at this point, but I would need to hire a lot of Norps to exist for Slam Club, which is kind of the limiting factor. Does Slam Club give you places where Norps live? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think it does. Something like robotics would give oh, maybe not robotics. Maybe the garden. Norps, we need to cook. Norps love flowers. Besides being pretty, flowers may have some utility that can be extracted through the combined powers of chemistry and Zybelium. Norps, we need to cook. Provides housing for 3 Norps, and you only spend 1 Norp to actually get it. Maybe I should go for the academy, just for the housing almost on its own. It's a kind of a huge bonus on just housing. And housing seems very good for me right now. So maybe I'll save my money, try to get 64K. Considering that our next level of housing Costs 89.8K. And we'll just do our thing, man. I like how we're building this pile, though. It's a lot more even than it used to be. Definitely didn't used to be this kind of even Stevens, you know? Ooh, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage, yo. Yeah, they're doing pretty consistent gathers. It almost might get to the point where I should just, like, buy capacity up to 20. And then fully... Oh, no, they get plus 20 on top of whatever they have. Ooh, you know what? Yeah, it's definitely time to invest in capacity. It's gonna make our collection go way up. We'll probably not see this if total collection per minute is less than 50% of damage for a little while. But I see a giant freaking mountain here that needs some breaking down. We also have a king just chucking the rocks over. And he'll keep working as long as there's a mountain worth climbing. I believe that was his quote. So we'll go for that. That should speed us up actually quite a bit. And maybe give us the juice that we need. Yeah, 16K. That's enough to maybe wait now. Yes, our collection has gone way the frick up. Which means that next on the docket is to make damage very good again. So that way, hopefully, we could get runner backstop flying off the shelf. Yeah, we'll try out the academy. I mean, again, it's a net positive. Gnorps can lift shards with their minds and gain energy based on how much runners deliver. Provides housing. Yeah, again, mainly for the housing. That's good. It's a cheap house at this point. I gotta keep my combo high. Our multiplier is doing good stuff, which I guess just takes like the occasional like super click. Almost at 64. And after 64, it's beautiful, man. This game looks so simple, but it's not. Back whenever it's just little babies, you're just like, oh, all I do is click rock. And then you do it, and it's like, oh. I don't have even experience setting the rock on fire yet. I don't know what's up with that. I'm so curious what that could even possibly mean. Maybe it's something to do with robotics. I don't know, man. Ooh, the academy! We're building the academy, which will provide housing for 3 Gnorps, making it a better housing option than actually, well, building housing right now. Housing is expensive. A Gnorp, of course, requires 1 Zybe, which we don't have. Lifts shards with their mind energy and sends them to the stash. Gains mind energy based on 40% of shards delivered by runners, allowing them to lift an equivalent amount. This is very good for collection, but again, I kind of want my production or my damage to be higher than my collection. Right? I don't know. I kind of did this for the housing. I could build robotics at this point. Drones deliver shards, but eat 60% of them. But I don't know, that seems kind of like non-conducive to to what I want, anyway. Could make another rifle Gnorp, or just buy a hell of a lot more bombers. Because this is what a couple of rifle Gnorps are doing, and this is what 30 bombers are doing. So I do believe that the rifle Gnorps are generally the better investment. They just get a lot more expensive the more that you invest in them. Whatever the case, I need another rifle Gnorp. And eventually maybe a Gatling Gnorp. And eventually maybe a Gatling Gnorp ammo. But I'm not there yet. Right now, rifle Gnorp. Keep our combo high. Nice. How much is it? Oh, that's expensive. Well, there's a lot of other things that I'll probably want before I get that, so might as well spend the rest of my Gnorps on bombers. Yeah. Yeah, we'll probably leave Gun v Rock alone for a little while. Digging width. Maybe we boost digging width here. 25k? We could do that. We want to try and make it even. I think that's how we get the most out of our compression event, because I'm pretty sure that the compression event happens whenever we hit like a certain height level. Now, I could be wrong about that, but that's what it feels like anyway. But what would that be? That was like, what, 25k? 25.7? Right there. Phenomenal. Oh, wait, digging width max. Phenomenal, phenomenal. So this will give us our biggest even Steven mountain. It does help with our collection as opposed to our damage, but I think I think that a compression event happens whenever we hit a certain height level with the rock. So this will provide the flattest surface for us. And then we stash it. Yeah. You know? Thank you for the raid. I hope you had a great stream. Appreciate you. Thanks for that. Hope you're having a good old day. Weak spot frequency. Obviously, I want weak spot, but can't really do that. Need some more Gnorps for that one. Maybe should have held on to my Gnorps before I bought 2 more bombers, but it felt like a good call. I mean, there is also just capacity. Delivery rush. Hires 2 Gnorp stacks as cheerleaders for runners when delivering shards. Runners get 0.1 increase to their speed for a short time after delivering shards. Oh. Okay. That's pretty good. Maybe not for my purposes, though. Oh, we got 1 Gnorp. I don't even know where I got this Gnorp. I don't know this Gnorp. You know this Gnorp? I don't know this Gnorp. You know this Gnorp? We can go capacity boost field. Yeah, you know what? Just to get him up to 20. I like a Gnorp at 20. Wow, that guy had 4 crowns. So impressive. So maybe it's best to have the king only with like very few amounts of climbers. I ended up with 5 climbers, which I think was too many. Yeah, probably too many. Anyway, my next rifle Gnorp costs 160k, so I don't think that that's going to be happening anytime soon. Unfortunately, I can't go very much higher with my gun rock. Yeah, it'll probably be something to do with just building more housing. I think we'll probably just wait for our next set of housing. There is a part of me that definitely is thinking about Slam Club. But I feel like Slam Club also kind of makes no sense for me at this point. Like, and I kind of don't need it, you know? The bow and arrow is vaguely interesting. The robotics is not interesting. The garden is kind of interesting. I think actually what I want is weak spot frequency. Yeah. Yeah, more weak spot stuff. That's what I want right now. But for that, I'm gonna need a couple more houses. Okay, very close to our next set of houses. And then, yes, I do think that eventually, like, houses are the best of the best. This extra housing thing, I love this. Like, you really can never be enough housing for your Norps. I feel that way. And also, it works great with strength in numbers. But yeah, I'm just all in. Okay, maybe we get a little bit of weak spot frequency now. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Infinite power, yes. I don't hate the idea of time shift impact at some point. Much to think about. What's up with the garden? Norps, we need to cook. And we have 500K to cook anything, so that's not happening anytime soon. Bruv. I'm gonna sneeze right now. I told you. They're doing great. Just trying to think of how we can get our damage way, way, way higher. A weak spot will definitely want to be a pickup at some point. But it's also definitely at a some point. Housing costs 135,000. It's almost getting to the point where I should just hone in for additional housing, but I need to turn off auto housing. That way I can get I need to get 9 Norps. So I'm gonna have to build up to have 9 Norps. I'm gonna need to hold 9 Norps, and then I'm gonna need to get to this point. So I need to keep auto housing on, but I need to start really saving at some point. And this one costs 5 Norps. And this one costs 1 Norps. I mean, the best thing that I could do for myself is time shift impact. Probably, as far as my next Zybe that I do. Yeah, I think that'll be the move. Make that happen. You can increase the size of the cursor and options. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, look at my cursor. It's so large. It's like a large cursor. We could have them go break time, actually. I feel like that makes sense. Yeah, break time. Yeah, you know what? Have a break, guys. After the next compression event, You gain ×2 move increase to their carrying capacity and also their move speed. Yeah, have a break, guys. And also, this will vastly get rid of collection size. So this is how, I guess, we force the next compression event. As opposed to having it happen on accident. When things are in a good place, we tell them break time, and then they will be buffed for the next event. Cool. Significantly reduce their movement speed, 20% of normal move speed. After the compression event, they gain a ×2 increase to their carry capacity. Oh my god, and move at normal speed again. Phenomenal. Okay, we're kind of forcing compression a little bit right now. We're a little bit forcing compression. Oh, I think that oh, look at this guy. Look at him. This is why they call him God King, man. The God King. Look at him. He's so good at his job. I love him. It does seem like the Mountaineer guys actually throw into the stash as well, maybe? I could be wrong about that, but I think it might be the case. Because actually, I'm like looking at it, I'm like, man, dang, these mountain dudes are going nuts with it. Well, I was trying to force a compression event and make things weird, but it just kind of ended up working for me. Oh, you tell them the rest. You tell them the rest the moment that you want it to start. Okay. So these guys, I can slow them down. I can work them towards compression event if I break time them. And then if I rest my mountain climbers, then we definitely begin compression. Mountain climbers seem all but, like, essential. Is that what it said on their thing? Something said that it's essentially essential. Oh. The home of most things propulsion, the GPL unlocks a world of opportunities and is essentially essential. Oh, that's the propulsion lab. I agree with that. The bombers are amazing. But they're a bit basic, you know? I feel like these guys, they're essential, man. Because what? You could, why go for Slam Club ever? I guess you could be built towards Slam Club. That's probably how you set things on fire, too. I don't really know how to set the rock on fire, but apparently that's something that you can do in this game. You set a rock on fire, which is something that you can't do in real life. Famously, actually, it's pretty difficult to set a rock on fire. You could try to burn a rock. You could put a flamethrower on a rock, but I don't know. I feel like it's not going to be very easy for you to make it go actually, like, you know, light up and stuff. Give it a shot. Give it a shot. No one's gonna stop you, except the firemen and the police and anybody else who's responsible in your life. And really anybody with common sense will probably try to stop you from blowing up a rock. But you could give it a go. No one's gonna stop you from trying. That's the truth of the matter. Okay, so I have 5 of these. I have 5 Gnorps, but I kind of want to get that additional housing. So I'm going to leave auto house on so that way I can try and work my way up to the 9 Gnorps that I need in total. And then after that point, we're going to force a compression event. and try to get we're gonna try to get additional housing with the Zybe that we end up with. But I feel as though this is a good one. Gun sounds can be disabled. I've disabled gun sounds. Thank great googly moogly, man. These gun sounds were frankly driving me a little bit insane. I could get weak spot though. I mean, the weak spot damage has been good, but it's not been that good. What, triple this? That's still, I mean, that's not bad. That's pretty good. Why is this one steadily increasing on damage like it's absorbing? Are we absorbing? Oh, we are absorbing. Guys, look at this. We're in a compression event currently. But we're doing so well that we're actually like fighting against the compression event in our damage. I think it's getting worse because compression seems to get a lot worse over time. But no, we did hit compression, actually. I was wondering, I was like, why is this red bar going up? Yep, compression. That's compression right there. It's the sort of deal that really makes me want to just dump all of these Gnorps in the bombers, but that seems like a bad idea too. You know, we could do a lot better for ourselves, treat ourselves a lot better if we just try and save up a little bit and go for teleportation. That's not the one. Additional housing. Yeah, that's the one. That seems really good. We'll give it a go. But yeah, I don't know. The bombers seem to be doing a little bit more damage than the compression is doing. It's definitely starting to show, though, you know? Like we used to be all the way over here, and now the runners have to do this, like, really kind of a long walk. Very annoying of compression to be slurping up all my goop like that. Because my guys are doing such a good job at producing goop. Love my guys. The great goop guys. Am I crazy or are the gun guys doing even more damage too? I'm so proud of them. Good guys. Good fellas. You know, I think buying another rifle Gnorp makes sense. And it's actually at the point where housing costs more than, well, than another rifle Gnorp would be. Though that's like obviously putting off the hopeful, inevitable additional housing perk, which I truly seek with all of my bones. That's the one I really want. Do you think there's ever going to be an end to the rock? Or do you think that the rock is infinite? Something that I've started to notice about this rock is that it's pretty freaking durable. Anyway, I don't know. I'm just having a thought. Like I said, I was shooting the rock with the guns and they have like 40 guys. Sorry, 32 guys. My bad. I overshot a little bit on that one, on that guesstimation. 32 guys perpetually planting their whole face into it. From higher than the highest mountain that you can build, they'll be planting their face. Those are my Gnorps. I love my Gnorps. I'm still outrunning the compression a little bit. It's kind of funny. I don't know what'll speed it up. I think it just does it just gets faster over time. Maybe. I don't know. Might as well get as much housing as we can going into whatever the next phase is. Sure, the game's not getting easier on me. Compression can be a bitch. So I do have Prestige 4. Phenomenal Prestige 4. So proud. The Prestige to the 4th degree. I just look at these guys. Apparently damage is doing a lot better, actually, than think collection is doing. But look, they've got a little plus 20 on them. That's gonna make collection go up like crazy. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. See, I didn't even think that I was doing that well as far as damage goes, to be honest with you. I thought I was doing pretty bad. But this just goes to show. Sometimes, even in the worst of times, all you gotta do is believe in yourself, man. You're doing better than you think that you're doing. And you've been through worse, right? There was that one time where you didn't have 32 bombers, and now you do. You could always have more bombers, but what's the use in, you know, focusing on what you don't have, as opposed to how far you've come? 32 bombers is a lot of bombers, guys. This is all metaphor, by the way. Take this however you will. The Gnorp epilogue. A story of survival and persistence and persistent survival and prestiging. And Gnorps! Gnorps are the lifeblood of the game. Gnorps are capable of both damaging the rock and collecting shards. Get more by building housing for them. I can't afford housing for them because Gnorps are expensive. Because Gnorps are important. Hey, wait a minute. Is the compression winning? I don't know. Can't tell anymore. Seems like the case. It doesn't seem like the case. It's really kind of an unending back and forth that I found myself in here. Gotta love those Gnorps. Gotta love them. Just trying to get more housing for them too. It'll only provide housing for 2 Gnorps, but you know, that'll get us close to additional housing. And additional housing will be really good. I don't even know how many housing I've built up to this point. What does that gotta be? 1, 2, 3, maybe 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't, you know, I can't tell. I cannot tell. But we're going to deforest this whole forest and put up property for Gnorps. For Gnorps to live in. Yeah, man. Yeah. That's inspired. And then after that, I'm gonna need to buy even crazier housing. It's gonna get nuts, man. It's gonna get really nuts. Is there a way to actually speed the game up? I'm so curious. Oh. Okay, there's modes where you can press S to initiate the screensaver. What, like, I'm supposed to close out of the game now? And play something else? But my compression levels are insane. They're off the chain. The game might be pushing me towards prestige. But dude, I just got 6 Gnorps. I'm having a hard time even wanting to do that, you know? That's 6 Gnorps, man. I could buy additional housing. That'll be so much housing. I'm kept excited by the idea of upgrades. That's what excites me more than anything. Hey, I don't have any, I don't think of that. I did my Gnorping. Huh. Well, compression was way up for half of a second, so I don't know what was up with that. Maybe whenever you go into screensaver mode, it gets worse. Or maybe it's because, you know what it was? By clicking the rock and flicking shards, your multiplier goes up. but some upgrades allow it to be filled automatically. That's what's up with the Slam Club, is it fills your overdrive bar. It keeps your multiplier high, keeps you happy, keeps you interested. I get it now. But what is this one? For every 4 employed Gnorp, you get +1 to the thing? Yeah, that's awesome. I love that. Maybe I should increase the amount of capacity that I can hold. And even though what I'm really want is housing to be closer to the Gnorps. Actually, you know what? We're getting +20 because our collection sucks shit compared to our damage. So you know what? I'm a liar. That's exactly what I shouldn't do. What I actually should do is build more housing to get more Gnorps. 303K. Jesus. Well, it seems that there's random chances to maybe get Gnorps because I was at 5 and now I'm at 8. But that's a lot of freaking Gnorps, man. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Too many Gnorps, if you ask me. I mean, I do want this. Increases bomber damage by ×5. Can you imagine? Could you imagine? I don't know if you could. That's insane. Like, but also the housing, but also the damage. But the housing, but the damage is in range. The damage is super in range. It's not even a little bit not in range. It's the most in range it's ever been. And it would be so much damage. Oh my god. I could spend so much on capacity if I went for the damage. But if I buy the housing, then I can spend so much on everything. And plus, it'll be harder to get the Gnorps for housing if the damage is lower. But if the damage is higher, then we could build faster for housing. But the Ultra Boost. But the housing. I'm having a real moral quandary here, guys. And I think I don't know what to choose. I kind of want to go for the damage. The housing will give you 10 more Gnorps instantly. But it's so long. Here's the thing. I don't know where one of my Gnorps came from. I'm half convinced that Gnorps can just appear randomly. You could just get a Gnorp sometimes. So, if that happens and we get 9 Gnorps before we hit the amount that we need for, I don't know, some amount. Some high amount. I'll go for the housing. But if I don't hit 9 Gnorps, Ultra Boost is right there, man. That's a lot of freaking Gnorps that would get boosted. I mean, that's 32 times 5. That's this bar, which is outpacing blue compression, times 5. I mean, I don't even know if we need the damage. Maybe we need more of the capacity upgrade, probably. We could do delivery rush at some point, too. Yeah, that extra 2 shards will be the difference between life and death. And also, an extra chance to get a 9th Gnorp. Whatever that looks like. Because I don't know how I did, but I seem to have acquired Gnorp from random chance. Something that I was excited about when I saw it. And I went, whoa, a 9th Gnorp. Whoa. Whoa. Even if you did that, you don't have the collection speed to pack it up. But look, because our damage is higher, our collection goes up by plus 20. You're right about that, actually, though. Well, let's see how long it stays high like this, because we could have this plus 20 indefinitely if we go for the damage. But it keeps going down because whenever we have the plus 20, it all gets thrown into the stash. Because look, now we lost the plus 20. That's giving us half as much collection, man. Genuinely half as much. Now, if we times 5 our damage at 1, that might make compression speed up. I don't know, I feel like compression is a factor of how much damage you're doing. And then they would stay at this higher degree indefinitely. And the collection would be way the hell up. I mean, it's doing pretty good right now. Where they're grabbing a whole bunch. I don't think that we have the production to be holding on to, or to be gathering this much all the time. And you also gotta think that when we hit the next level of compression, we already did break time. Until the next compression event, runners significantly reduce their movement speed by 20% of the movement speed. They'll be 20% faster, and they'll be able to carry times 2 capacity. They also gain the ability to take breaks freely, which I don't really like the idea of that. Them taking a break, that is. But, I guess it works. Look, it's like half. Half, man. I gotta see if I get the 9th Gnorp. It's what it's gonna come down to, because I'm not getting the 303. I can get to 150. Sometime in the, you know, sometimes you find the Gnorp and sometimes the Gnorp finds you. Really what it comes down to. Larry Sexy Man! Hello, my beloved! I saw that you were playing Assassin's Creed Shadows. How has it been for you? You can find my Gnorp any day. I'll tap you in your large rock. Yeah, man. It's good, dude? I've been thinking about playing an Assassin's Creed game lately. It's not Assassin's Creed Shadows. I kind of wanted to play Assassin's Creed Odyssey because I'm, one, very fascinated with, like, ancient Greece, and two, Matt Damon. You know where I'm going with that thought. I love it. Parkour's a little janky, but the rest is damn good. I love the story. I heard very good things. Matt Damon could ruin me. I saw like a, what was it, like a Ben Affleck tweet where he was like, dude, I'm just gonna like bust my way on to the set of the Odyssey just so I can watch Christopher Nolan direct. It makes me so happy that he's got like a forever excuse in the form of Matt Damon. Oh, I got my 9th Gnorp! Oh! Let's go! It was Larry! I'm straight up Gnorping my shit. That movie's gonna be so good, man. I'm so excited. Larry, if you gotta go and eat some food and do your life, feel free as well, by the way, man. I don't mean to hold you hostage here, my lovely, lovely man. I know you take the time you can get to go and play some games and stuff. You can hold me in any way, I'm gonna hold you with my feet. I'm gonna hold on to him with my feet. I'm gonna use my feet to do it. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bust these grippers out. I do gotta go and shower. I stink. Get into the shower, stinky gamer boy. We play some games soon. Appreciate the raid, of course. Hello everybody from Larry's Raid. You, of course, know me. What, you don't know me? I'm Cheese. Hello? It's me, Cheese. I love you too, Larry. I love you too. That's my man's right there. That's my man's. I'm gonna hold him with my feet. I'm gonna cradle him between my grippers. Yeah, I love that, Larry. So this is the Gnorp epilogue. It's a game about fighting a rock. Here we have some Gnorps with assault rifles. They've been shooting this rock for generations. There's a man in a freaking hot air balloon. He's also shooting the rock. You got these guys. These are bombers. They throw themselves way up into the sky, higher than any mountain, any peak that exists, and they plummet all the way into the rock. The rock is infinite. We don't understand it. We only have the desire to do what we can to destroy it. Here we have people shoveling the excess rock towards the right, which of course we use to buy things to do more damage to the rock. Mainly, it's all about attacking the rock. Is this ranked? This is ranked Gnorp epilogue. You're still doing great. Thank you, video game. I'm up Gnorping my shit. I just hit the rock in its spot. In its regular spot. Go, rock, go! Be phenomenal. We're looking to get this thing, additional housing for our Gnorps. Unfortunately, it's getting very expensive to build housing nowadays. 303,000 dollars of rock just to do that? Are you seeing how much that is? That's so much. So I'm trying to get this additional housing on and going, but it's gonna require 9 Gnorps, which I needed to fight to get, but I did in fact get it. And also, we need to have all of these rocks. And also, I need this special thing right here, which I don't have yet. I'm gonna try to get it in a second. But it's fine as it is right now. Whatever the case, I'm hoping that the rock actually decides to absorb itself back in here pretty soon, because it's getting more and more difficult to actually do the damage that we need for the rock. Now, what I'll probably do is this bar here is giving me a times 0.5 for every time that I attack the rock, 5.6. But it only fills up whenever I click the rock. So if I just leave the rock alone, like me personally, I leave the rock alone, then it should absorb faster than we're actually dealing damage to it, in theory. And then hopefully at that point, we'll go on to the next challenge. Cause I need to get another type of thing. It's called a Zybe to get this rock upgraded. Yep. Dwayne's G-Spot. Dwayne the G-Spot Johnson. Dwayne the Rock's Spot. Gazpacho. is a soup? I don't think I've ever had gazpacho. I really don't know a whole lot about gazpacho. What is gazpacho? It's a soup, right? That's soup? You can change your color with F1 through F7. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, I like it. How is that different from this one? This one's a little bit more blue. Wow, this one's super blue. You know what? I like the base game the best. I've gotten used to that over time. We'll just go ahead and save it. Okay, yeah, we're gonna try to get 50k more. Why did these guys start doing more damage than the rock was absorbing again? At this point, I'm just impressed. Good job, guys. I'm just gonna let my combo meter die. It's gonna die very slowly, but over that process, we should get enough shards that we need for additional housing. And then you know what I may do is I may see what happens if I go tell my mountaineers to go and rest at the Cocoa Cafe. If they just hang out here, I feel like it's probably gonna go pretty good for them. They're probably just gonna kind of, I don't know, enjoy resting, enjoy just a chillaxed time at the Cocoa Cafe. Yeah, you know what? We'll hit a little bit higher on our shards, so that way we're really close to additional housing. And then I'll see what happens if I just send my guys back to go and rest and have some hot cocoa. Oh, I love hot cocoa. You just get like some marshmallows in it. You just throw some marshmallows in that bad boy. Woo-wee! Oh, maybe a little bit, if you're feeling a little frisky, add a little whiskey. You get that? You do that. This is probably pretty good. Have a graham cracker? I don't know. I mean, like, it's basically, you got chocolate, you got marshmallows, you might as well add the cracker to it. You basically got yourself a drinkable s'more. That sounds neat. Yeah, I can get behind that. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so we're really close. We're really close to being complete on our shards here. So I think I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna wait for it to be 10k away. And then you know what? It's time to rest, guys. You know what? You guys have done a great job shoveling the mountain and everything. But I think it's time to go back to where you guys call home. Just chill out at the Cocoa Cafe. You know, you mountaineers. You spend all day up on top of mountains. You need something warm for your bones at the very end of the day. And I don't know, let's just see what happens whenever we build the tower up as high as we can. Now, the king won't leave. He's a workaholic. But, you know, the rest of them can hang out inside of the Cocoa Cafe, I think. And it'll be pretty good. I can't believe I have 10 Norps now. I don't even want this many Norps. To be honest with you, I don't really know how to let the compression do what it does best and beat out my bombers. This might be the trap that I found myself in with the Gnorp Apolode. Whoa, wait. Look, they got a flower wreath. That's so cute. I love it. I guess, I mean, the process of letting my overdrive bar die will definitely be enough to to hopefully make the compression deal more than my bombers deal. Even though my bombers are sick, nasty style. Just trying to get some of the Zybe. I didn't even realize I could get this powerful. This is insane to me. Absolute insanity. Look at this guy. He's the only guy up here, but he's doing a great job all on his own. Everyone else is hanging out and eating cocoa. I can't seem to... Like, if I could, I don't know, I guess just like spend or like turn like an effect off. We have the auto house, that's a thing. Wish that there were more like things that I could turn off, I guess. Oh well, we're about to lose a lot of combo multiplier, so that should hopefully do it. Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, my head cheesy. I was just thinking about buying this game. This is a good game if you want something to be going on in the background. I'm starting to realize this is a very good background game. Oh, 420. Okay, that should really knock us pretty hard in our production, which should hopefully lead to a compression event so powerful that all of this rock here will get slurped back up into the main rock, and no longer will we be doing more damage than, I guess the compression is sucking. I'm really looking for the ultra suck here. It seems like you could go both ways, where you can be not ready for compression, or you can almost be too ready for compression. The passive reclamation goes up as your pile goes up, so just trying to reduce your damage is gonna backfire. But what if I want the reclamation to go all the way up? My only problem I have is this guy's king. If I click the rock, I'm stuck doing this forever. I want to get to the next level so that way I could get additional housing. Now, if I had infinite time, then, you know, I see what you mean. You know, you definitely just want to go as insane as you can possibly go. Get as many Gnorps as you can. Maybe even just go for this Ultra Boost right here. And I've thought all these thoughts. If you pop your weak points, you should hit compression. I keep popping the weak points, and I've been up against compression for like half an hour. I think if I went for this ×5, maybe that would be enough. Maybe that's enough. Maybe that's what I gotta do. But then I need to gather a whole bunch more dudes for additional housing again. Now the miners are resting? Yeah, but this guy isn't. Maybe clicky while miners. Guys, I think I really need to go Ultra Boost. If I'm gonna try if I'm gonna try to like over compress myself. Because I can build meter really easily, I think. Not hard. I mean, it does seem like compression is still kind of beating it. Like, I don't think compression was ever at this level before. Compression's kind of winning right now. Now, I could think of another path where I could turn auto housing on now that I'm at 338K. I could buy this, but then another additional housing. Additional housing will be so annoying to save up for. I really just want to get to the point where I have a spiky thing. What's the fastest way forward? Times 5 damage. I mean, compression has been way too high for a while when bomber damage hasn't, so I think increasing bomber damage, I don't know, you know? Like, outpace the king, I guess. That's what y'all are saying. I'm gonna try this. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a go. This is a fun game, but it takes a bit to win. Yeah, I mean, definitely what feels like maybe what I should have done is gone prestige. But I was liking this so much, and I saw myself so close to additional housing that I couldn't help myself but be like, ooh, upgrade. Like, I'm always just chasing that next upgrade, man. That next upgrade sounds so good. Oh, whatever the case, if this rank right here isn't enough for it, then I'll just click all the things. I'll build it all the way up to 5.6 again, and then I think I'll buy Ultra Boost. And then we'll just save up for additional housing. And we'll see if that works. It might not, but it might. I don't know, man. Could work. Might not. I think it's just really what has gotten me into this pickle is that the king is so good. I didn't realize that this was happening. You want to know what Google says, or is it cheating? Not yet. Not yet. If we find ourselves in a true pickle, then we'll get there then. Oh. Cheesy, I've gifted you something in your art channel. What? From Whammy? Oh, what is this? My fingers are so realistic. What the hell? What the hell? Yes, it's my last brain cell. My last brain cell belongs to the Norps. Thank you, Whammy. My fingers. Why are my fingers so scary? I'm afraid. Whammy being peak again. Whammy doing peak once more. Okay, whoa, look at this. Look at this. It's the fucking Mountaineers' fault, man. I'm at 0.26. Okay, wait. It's outpacing it. For the first time, compression is outpacing the bombers. Oh, God. Stop, guys. Guys, stop. For the first time, though. It's gonna take a while, but I think compression is actually winning this fight. Guys, I'm a fucking idiot. Because there's gun damage. Compression is not winning this fight. Compression is losing this fight. And letting my combo die fully isn't gonna make it win. I need to go harder. Even harder, man. That's what I need to do. I need to go so crazy hard that the game doesn't even... I build so high that the game doesn't even know what to do. My bombers need to build so much that these guys are going slow. There's only one guy who's working the mountain. And we're just going insane style. Right? Oh! That was the answer. That was right. Okay, that was correct. That was what we were supposed to do. All right. Maybe I should have left my guys on climb then, so that way we could have gotten as much as possible. Oh well. Whoa! Look at how high this is. Amazing. Oh, and now it's green. Cool. Green's cool. Probably should turn on auto house, actually, for this situation. Auto house makes sense. Okay, you guys are set to climb. This guy's capturing the spiky. And then, yeah, we're gonna try and get 3 more Norps. So that way we could buy additional house. Or we could get additional housing. Oh, that was always the path, man. It was always what I should have done. The Gnorp houses are so cute, I want to die, aren't they? Look, they live in like little towers. It's so cute. I love them. I hope that their house gets some kind of visual upgrade whenever I go for additional housing, because it's really nice. Okay, so I really do need to focus on like ultra weak spots and stuff like that. I could go for robotics, but I feel like collection isn't my deal as much as other stuff is. Maybe I should go for archery range. Pete, thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate that. Are you a rock that's combing rainbows? How did you know? That's all I've ever been. From the moment I was born at age five, I did not have a face. I was born at age 5 without face. Yeah, so compression is up, but dude, look at the damage on the butt. Look at them like blasting into the rock with their full head. Oh my god. Oh my great googly moogly, man. That's insanity. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna build house. We need more house. So that way we can have additional house for the Norps. Okay, and hopefully we'll also just get more Norps as well. Because I'm gonna hold on to this Sibelium, and then we're gonna have additional housing, and then we're gonna have full housing for our Norps. It's gonna be awesome. I'm very excited. Good night, Whammy. Have a good sleep. Gnorp. Oh, I'm Gnorping in my jorts. I'm Norping. Yeah, we do have a lot of collection. And we have a lot of damage. Okay, wait. So, collection. I can't tell if I'm getting the plus 20 bonus from this one. If total collection per minute is less than 50% of damage, runners get plus 20 increased capacity. So, damage is 148. That seems like it's probably bigger and more impressive than collection, which is 59. So we're probably getting that bonus right now. I just can't really tell because, I don't know, look at them. They have such small, it's so small now. After that compression event, you know, these rocks are green. They never used to be green like that. I'm Gnata Gnorp. I'm Gnata Gnoblin. I'm Gnata Gnelf. I'm Gnata Gnoblin. I'm a Gnorp. And you've been Gnorped. Yeah, it is smaller and denser. Yeah, so they look like smaller little stacks. But they are getting that plus 20, I believe, on runner backstop. So I should be happy about that. What's our next housing? Wow! That's a lot. That's a lot, man. That's a lot of a lot. I feel like additional housing is the most that I can do. You know? Like, I don't think it's gonna get better than that. Maybe I do additional housing, and then I just buy so many bombers. And then after that, I don't know what I do. After that, maybe I buy robotics, and then I prestige. I think that's what the game is telling me. Because sometimes you can naturally get Gnorps, but if you prestige, you're gonna get them a lot better, a lot faster, a lot cooler. It's gonna be more epic when you get them, when you Gnorp all over it. But I wanna see what other colors come out of the rock. I gotta understand though, this is like my second run at Gnorp Apologue. I haven't even gotten, this is how far I've gotten in the skill tree. It's not very far. So, there's a lot I haven't seen yet. Like a new building, the shrine. Or multiplier grows by itself. Or even Dibellium Mastery. Or even Inspiration. Yeah, I don't have any of those things. All I have is rock. It's Gnorpin time. Mighty Gnorpin Power Rangers. I'm hoping that I get a 9th Gnorp naturally, but it really is up to the whims of fate on this one. Additional housing would be so good, though. I would be so happy if I had an additional house. Second one. If you could have a second house that was a different house on top of the house that you have now, and you could choose anywhere in the world where you get this second house, where would you get your second house at? Like a summer vacation home? Yeah, it's a second house. Jeju Island, South Korea? I don't even think I know what that one is. Yeah, island. Oh my god, I looked it up and it's green. Ooh, it looks cool. Wow, this is a very cool island. That's an amazing place. Holy. It looks like a small island where you can see like the whole place from like a hill. Somewhere by a McDonald's? Good choice, Scotch. Oh, additional housing! Oh! Wait, what are they doing? Where are they going? 6, 10, 12, 13, 15 Gnorps! We're gonna deforest so much forest! This is awesome! Look at them! They're building 20! 21, 25! 22! Wow! That's like 30 plus Gnorps! That's amazing! This is amazing! We truly have built Gnorptopia. Wait, what is this? Oh, I know about this. The Norp Expedited Express Throw Protocol is a rigorous training regimen for runners. With the help of a little jetpack, they will learn... Oh, man, I kind of want to do this. With the help of a little jetpack, they will learn to throw what they can carry all the way to the drop point sometimes. I kind of want to do this just because it unlocks a new building. And also, I'm Norp rich. Let's get it. What do you mean unlocks a new building? Can we build it? Where do we build it? What is that? Norp scientists believe they have invented a new tool for success. Big rockets that contain smaller rockets produce rockets at the expense of shards. Runners contribute shards when geeting. When 32,000 has been contributed, launch a rocket containing 6 smaller rockets, each dealing 400 rock damage, unaffected by the multiplier, with the range of 0 to 5. Neat! 36 Norps? I don't even know what to spend them all. This is awesome. I don't even know what to do with it. Maybe I go for Delivery Rush. We get 2 Gnorp cheerleaders. That makes sense. I could buy more mountain men. More mountaineers. King of the Pile feels so good, though. And I don't know if it's worth spending 4 Norps on improved digging. Improved digging is kind of... Weak spots is interesting, but it's not exciting. I think I do want that. Whatever that is, I'm interested. Very, very interested in the idea of building bombs. Whoa. Y rockets? What? Or X rockets? How close are we? Can I tell? It's enabled. Is there a rocket that will show up somewhere? How close are we to... Oh! Big red button. Hit that big red button, Norp. Yeah! Whoa! Jesus Christ! We shouldn't be shooting this at around the housing districts. Oh my god. That's insane. Vulnerability. Allows rockets to cause vulnerability to the rock. Vulnerability increases the minimum and maximum range of all damage by +2. Increases... Wow. Wow. Vulnerability lasts for 5 seconds. Requires 240 rockets to trigger. When triggered, causes a lot of rock damage. Whoa. Subsequent rockets do not increase the duration. Can't really have enough rockets. I agree with that one. I wonder why Y rockets are better or are cheaper than X rockets. I don't know. I'm not paid to know these things. Okay, well, we should probably get all the things that we feel like we want. Potentially, I do think that 12 runners is pretty good. But maybe we get 15 runners. Just because that's a good amount more. Will increase their speed up to max speed. And then... Delivery Rush seems good. Seems really good. Alright, we'll get Delivery Rush as well. Gnorp cheerleaders. Way, look at them. They're like, yeah, go guys, yeah. Okay, auto housing is always kind of cool. Speed is max. Capacity is not at max. Runners, we'll keep that. Geet protocol up percentage-wise. And it unlocks another new building, maybe. Or is that just might be the first building that we got. Zignorp, we're not worried about that yet. That's a bunch of complicated hanky-panky bullshit. Maybe more mountaineers. You know what? I was kind of thinking the same thing. This mountain's getting pretty freaking high. That might be too many mountaineers. But we'll see. I'm gonna give it a shot. Is the mountain like ore? Yeah, it's like ores we've taken from the permanent rock. This permanent rock here. It exists to provide for us. Yeah, compression's getting pretty high. But our runners are doing so good at, like, grabbing whatever is, like, off the first set. Really, what it's coming down to is just that, like, we don't have a lot flying out here. Can I buy another rifle, Norp? I can. Excuse me. Excuse me. Yeah, we'll pick up another rifle, Norp. They're pretty good. Even though I do think that actually the bombers are a better use of, like, per Norp for damage. They seem better. Okay, let's get an upgrade to our capacities. Because we can. Our X and our Y rockets, we are not getting close to the millions. Yeah, that hasn't happened yet. We're doing good, but we're not doing that good. There's a real big part of me that kind of wants to get weak spot, but I just feel like the weak spot times 3 isn't all that good, all things considered. Oh my gosh, is that sacrilege? Is that a sacrilege statement? I feel like it isn't. Kind of have a sensation about that. Damage could be higher. We are now at 12 Norps. Let's watch our damage fly out of control. It's gonna make compression potentially go even more insane. But we want to keep damage a good bit above collection. I think, too. Maybe we do need more runners, though. Five more runners should be a good amount. I'll hold on to 7 Norps for now, though. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's really helping collection. But damage is up, too. Ooh, yummy. Yeah, I think the moment that I want damage to fly out and we want to hit next level compression, we should just blast 7 bombers in and then tell the mountaineers to go sit down. I am very curious about Slam Club, but could do another Geet protocol as well, though. Chance to Geet higher. I like the idea of chance to Geet. Chance to Geet goes. It's nice to have rockets flying in, doing insane things to the rock. Dude, if the rock breaks at some point, I'm gonna lose it. There's also the archery range. I don't think the archery range is worth it. If anything, the Gatling Gnorp is what I'm a little interested in here. But I also like Geet protocol. So that's what I'm saving up for next. Chance to Geet looks good. Because that'll improve our ability to shoot rockets. It's like a self-feeding process. Good upgrade. And then the next upgrade will probably be in the millions, so. Okay, there's our Geet. Yep, 1.1 million. 1.01, anyway. All right, chance to Geet is up. In that case, dump the rest into bombers. We wanna do some crazy damage. Make the mountain climb. Collection's up. Probably time for a compression event. And then maybe we go for Gatling Gnorp. But what else looks good? I mean, for Zybe. I am curious about these Zignorps. Lift shards with their mind energy and sends them to trash. Stash gains mind energy based on 40% of shards delivered by runners, allowing them to lift an equivalent amount. There's the compression event. There it is. Sir, that's him. Jesus Christ, it's on fire. It looks like fire rock. It's scary. It's a little bit frightening. Big compression event. Don't know what else to spend our money on to try and keep a good pace. Maybe more housing? Probably, I mean, we're gonna need more housing. Unfortunately, we're not gonna have another additional housing, just massive housing event. But I'll turn auto house on if it wants me to build a house automatically. Well, it's got it, man. They got it. Norps, we need to cook. Norps love flowers. Besides looking pretty, flowers may have some utility that can be extracted through the combined powers of chemistry and Zybelium. I could go for the garden. I don't know what it is, but I could go for it. There's also a second time shift impact would be great, but it might not blast us forward, really. Like, it would be really good, but it wouldn't be, like, the best ever. Pocket rockets? What the hell is that? Bombers now get an ace teleported into their pockets. Rocket. When bombers deal damage, they get 2 pocket rockets teleported into their rocket pocket. Rockets When bombers deal damage, they get 2 pocket rockets teleported into their rocket pocket. Rockets deal 400 rock damage, unaffected by the multiplier with a range of 0 to 5. Sadly, teleporting back in time leaves their rocket pockets empty, and that also sadly makes sense. So, pocket rockets are really good, but not really good with more time shift impacts. Intriguing. There's also a Gatling Gnorp, which actually I could afford right now. Gatling gun bullets deal 2 times rock damage with an area of 3. Bullets deal raw damage, which means they're not affected by the multiplier. Bullets deal double damage on compression. Double the damage on compression events. Oh, okay. So, like, the earlier you invest, the better, I think, right? Gatler ammo users get times 3 more ammo. Maybe. Kind of hard to know what to spend this shard on. The garden is intriguing. It could be a Zignorp move. But I'm not confident about that. Vulnerability, actually. Vulnerability. Actually. That's a lot of rockets I'm firing off too, you know? That's what I'm interested in, but this one, I mean, you know, the academy is a maybe. I really have no clue what the garden is, and I won't, I can read that. It says, like, you can maybe do stuff. I don't know what that stuff is. But the garden is a place. Ah, I'm going for the garden. Fuck it. This could be a giant mistake. I should have probably gone for vulnerability, but I'm giving it a shot. I'm trying out the new thing, because it's the new thing. What is this? Singular shockwave. Enriched puke. Amp of flower pat. What am I looking at here? I don't know what this is. Grow eye flowers. Eye flowers create directors sit on top of the rock, at which time they have the following effect. +1 minimum and max range to all generated shards. Directors have a duration of 20 seconds. Directors are repelled by fire, which reduces the duration. Puke flowers create spewers. Spewers explode on a rock, leaving acid. While acid is present on the rock, it has the following effects. More damage and 40% reduction in range for generated shards. Range is fun. Flower powers create hulks. Hulks generate shockwave near the rock. Shockwaves travel from the rock towards the stash. Their power diminishes as they travel and when they move shards. If a shockwave moves 100 shards, it loses 100 power. That is the most confusing one and also the least interesting one. Where's the director? Or do I need to build this? Yeah, I need to build this first. What's going on? Is making a thing? Free juice. Wait. Are they in line getting juice? What is happening? They're in line getting free juice. I see no directors standing on top of the rock. The one that intrigues me most, I think, is acid, I think. The power diminishes as they travel, and when they move shards. Shockwave moves 100 shards. I don't know. I'm undoing power because I'm confused by it. All weak spot discovery is increased by 40% per active director. Okay, so wait. +1 minimum and max range to all generated shards. Okay, so they go further. I'm gonna turn off that as well. And I'm just gonna say puke for a... While acid is present on the rock, it has the following effects. 0.15 increase the damage and the 40% reduction in the range for all generated shards. Because range is whatever. I have no clue what the hulks are, so maybe I'll leave on this. What is that? Oh, hey, look at that. There's some acid on the rock. Got some acid on the rock. Is that a Hulk? That looks like a Hulk. What's he doing? Oh. Does he push it? I think he pushes it. What is this? Compression. Oh. I didn't realize that that was a bar that I could look at. That's kind of neat. Well, I'm not 100% sold on whether or not that was a good idea that I spent my spiky bit on that. But I did, in fact, spend my spiky bit on that. So... Sure, man. That's what I did. That's what I did. I did that. Did do that. Yeah, I needed to get into the millions if I want to get further here. I'm thinking about our damage gets pretty freaking high, and then occasionally dips to the point where, like, I think, like, collection is catching up. But while acid is on it, you know what? Let's go ahead and actually just say, like, puke for that. Because puke seems to be the really good thing that's giving us such a huge increase in, like, the amount of damage that we're doing to it. That makes me feel like, well, maybe I should buy more, like, you know, guys that can sit up here and then chuck shit off. I wonder if you build this a lot earlier, if it's better, because then it takes less time to, like, travel, I guess. Because it feels like it does take a good chunky bit to be like, pew, slime. Nah, it's okay. It is what it is. I'll go ahead and I'll take the enriched puke as an upgrade. And then the other three, I will buy one more Mountaineer. 2 more Mountaineers. Because we need to get this, we need to get this collection up, you know? And it's making our multiplier high. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful choice. Oh, and it's all slime. It's all slime time. Everybody's getting their juice. Love to see everybody get their juice. They're just taking a break, you know? Sometimes you gotta take a break. You gotta be like, ah, you know, it's been a hard day's work. And I'm just a little Gnorp living in the big Gnorp city. And look, I'm going through, like, the swankiest part of town. You know, walking past my friend's apartment, the Gnorp Academy, they do experiments on Gnorps there. Kind of weird, kind of strange, a little uncomfortable whenever I walk by. And I'm gonna get in line for a little bit of juice. I'm getting in line for a little bit of juice next to the rocket launch site, where there's just perpetual rockets flying up out into the sky, going to attack the Infinity Rock, where other Gnorps who have acquired their juice are going, wow! And then they're just hitting it. They're just hitting the juice spot dead on. Keep it up, Gnorps. Keep it up. We're almost at 1 million. This is our first million, I believe. Enriched puke. I have acquired enriched puke. It could be argued by some that the volume of flowers produced is not sufficient. Infusing the flowers with more zybe should alleviate that issue. Doubles the speed growth of the flowers. Okay. So that's also good to know that I could have as far as that goes. But yeah, look, it's already increased the size of this of the main mountain by quite a bit. Looking good, man. Is there any basic upgrades we can get for our mountain then? I don't think so. Unfortunately, we need more Gnorps to upgrade the Mountaineers. And I wish I could. Because they need the upgrades. The poor lads. They need them. You get another rifle Gnorp. Another bomber? mean, damage is high. Damage is up there, man. It's good. We're hitting thousands of shards per second. Oh God, we hit the compression event, and to be honest, it was a little bit of an accident. I don't know. All right, I'm here. There it is. Big compression. Oh my God, that's a little pile. Okay, we also have another shiny bit coming out. Ooh. I did buff damage by quite a groovy amount. I still want my damage to be like really freaking high too, but I should probably spend this spiky bit on some form of collection. Not time shift impact. Maybe teleportation? Allowing runners to teleport instead of walking. It may significantly cut down on the delivery times if you have a lot of low range damage. Runners teleport to pick up and deliver shards. Teleportation time is 3 seconds and reduced by all speed bonuses. Carrying capacity increased by 50% when teleportation is active. And this sounds like a good move to me. This thing keeps building. It's gonna really increase collection though. Oh well. Teleportation. Time to teleport, lads. Holy guacamole. Well, we have build housing on. Oh, look at that prestige. Absolutely phenomenal stuff. Yeah, honestly, our damage can't even keep up with our collection at this point. Our collection is way too high because of that teleport. I will never make a Gnorp. I'll never know what it does because I can't. Because my collection is too impressive. Like, this is the collection levels that I'm like, I'm gonna have to do way more damage than this. There's not that many people that want juice over here. Maybe we gotta get some rockets. Honestly, if I could destroy a building to squeeze everything a little bit further, I would get rid of the academy. The academy, or like a tragedy, because it's trash. 'Cause the academy is trash. All right, we're getting some new housing, get some new Gnorps. What is this? Reclamation nullification? The rock might be fighting back now, but Gnorp shall prevail. When shards are collected, reclamation is prevented at an equivalent amount. What? What? This is how we go off, right? Am I waffling, or is that... Are we in the end game? That might be the end game right there, baby. Reclamation is prevented to an equivalent amount? That's our win. We won. We just need to get there, right? We just need to get the spiky thing to get there? That feels like a win to me, man. I'm not gonna lie, that feels like a full win. We geet protocol to get another geet, chance to geet 10%. That seems right to me. I don't know, looks like the rockets are doing good work, even though I'm obviously a big fan of the bomb-airs. I don't even know what this is. This is slime damage right now. Slime damage is going off. Yeah, it seems like a whole lot of nothing. Dude, slime damage. Slime damage is insane. 1.2 million? What? I never thought it would be possible. I'm feeling emotional. I'm so proud of my Gnorps. So proud of them. They've come so far. Oh, you beautiful creatures, you. My Gnorps. Look at my Gnorps. I'm not a Gnelf. I'm not a Gnoblin. I'm a Gnorp. And you've been Gnorped. Dude, vulnerability has to be insane on top of that. Like, I know that now that might be, I don't know. This just seems like reclamation nullification because this just prevents the compression event, right? Let's just build tower as high as possible. Maybe we go to the stratosphere. We build it as high as Gnorpingly possible. Yes. Yes, man. Vulnerability seems like it'd go nuts. I agree. The rockets are doing more damage than the bombers at this point. I never thought I'd see the day where something was more powerful. Which is why the immediate upgrade that I'm going for with just Gnorp and money is Y rockets. Imagine what that'll do. Definitely a good amount. Holy! And it's 2.9 more million to get Geet Protocol at a 30. And that's a lot of guns, really. That's really what it comes to. Like, that is a spinning pile of missiles. I'm scared. Look at these two little Gnorps here that are just like, yee, yippee, yippee, yay, yippee, 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 good job, guys, yee. I love them. I'm gonna actually turn auto house off so that way this gets spent on Y rockets. There we go. Oh, that's a lot more rockets. It does feel like. The compression event. It's not active yet, but holy Swiss cheese, man. How much is the other one? Wow, it's 3 million, which is definitely too many million for too rich for my blood. I'll turn on auto house. Our house in the middle of the auto house. Okay, so puke can't be increased anymore. X rockets cost 3 million. We can, with relative ease, even things out, actually. Well, maybe not with relative ease, but we could spend some Gnorps getting another Mountaineer. Or just go for some more bombers, but the bombers aren't doing the damage anymore, you know? Like, they're holding their own, but they're really kinda not the most impressive compared to the sheer amount that this, like, occasional debuff does. The vulnerability is gonna be the huge increase in our damage, it seems. So I think for now it's like work on housing and then rockets. But we don't need a whole lot of Gnorps. I guess I want to get housing higher. Just cuz. Concentration? Oh, there is this. Thanks to some non-volatile juice from the garden, bombers are now able to, perhaps a little too well, concentrate on the task at hand. What? I found my next goal. Yiddy! 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 We build the housing. We must acquire more Norps. So that way, we can acquire more concentration. Would prestige be a good idea? Only after we've hit the highest level of compression that we can, my young Padawan. Compression would have been a good idea when we were at Prestige 4, but it's an even better idea now. And it'll be even better of an idea after this. Wowie woo wow. Oh wow, we got a lot of extra Norps, I think, because of extra housing as well. I'm gonna go ahead and say auto house off for the time being. Auto house just isn't doing it for me like it used to. It used to be so much better than it is. I was just not to say that it's not pretty good. It's pretty good. It's just not the best, you know? It could be so much better. Currently, compression is kicking our ass a little bit more than I would have hoped. But, hopefully with this level of concentration, plus 0.2 rock damage per bomber, and range reduced. Perhaps a little too well. Now, let's do it. Hopefully it'll make bombs a lot better. Maybe it won't, but maybe it will. Collectors are so good at their job. Almost too good. Okay, bombers are doing fine. I will honestly wish that I'd seen more of a boost from that. I think what makes concentration really good is actually if you have a lot of time shift impact. I think that that's probably the point of it being better. Oh, what is this? Sticky floral residue. Frankly, there's far too much knockback on these guns. Position Norps with guns. Perhaps our friends over at the garden can lend a hand? Sticky floral residue is attached to the legs of Norps with guns, significantly reducing the knockback of their guns. Oh, it's 7 million, but I like the idea of it. If I was more gun inclined, I definitely would be more excited about it. Let's say the garden is pretty much peak as far as like things to acquire. The damage and collection meters cover the last minute. What does that mean? Oh, it's just saying. That's just general. That's just general knowledge. General information. Kind of stuff we know a little bit, ever so slightly. Okay, I think that I'm saving up for rockets, X-Rockets upgrade, probably at 3 million. So there's a definite part of me that kind of wants to save my Norps. So maybe I should just spend the Norps on either some bombers or something or other. I could afford another rifle Norp, but their damage is small. Probably because there's not very many of them, but their damage does small number. Small number doesn't make me happy. There's a Geet protocol we could save it for, actually. chance to geet a lot higher. Lot higher if we just actually save for that. That actually could be, that extra 10% could be the move. Kind of a tough call. What to spend the 3 mil on. Capacity is cheap now. Good point. Though I don't think that collection is really our focus as much as we want to do a lot. I kind of want to get to next level of compression, actually. Because I'm thinking reclamation nullification. That might be the win. I think that is the win, if we get that. Could be wrong. I want damage. More than capacity. Dude, the freaking just I love this guy who's like, I click button, I click button, button. I do button, I button. Go to rest, my mountaineers. The king can handle this one. Maybe the king can't handle this one. King can't handle this one. I think I'm okay with that. I don't think that... I think that because the Rock has entered, like, its fight back era, I think that actually we're just straight up losing this amount by only having one guy throwing. So I think we're at the point where climbing doesn't or we just want our guys perpetually climbing. Yeah, I believe that that's the case. Well, we have 5 dudes. Might as well. Yeah, we need to be producing enough to blast past at this point. It's not even a thing where I can force it, because compression levels are just so damn high. So I need to absolutely obliterate the Rock to the point where it has enough to, like, build all the way up. That's a lot of rockets. That's a lot of rockets, man. Hopefully we get a lot more rockets here in a second. We can go after X rockets. Reclamation nullification. That's what I want. I need to destroy the Rock one more time. Housing is 2 million. I don't know if this X rockets will be enough, but we're definitely inching our way there. 6 out of 10. So let me read this right. Rock might be fighting back now, but Gnorp shall prevail. When shards are collected, reclamation is prevented at an equivalent amount to how much is collected. So it'll fight reclamation exactly 50,000. How much is reclamation at currently? 1.6 million? So we would be down to 1 million for reclamation, where we are currently. But that's at this tier. Who's to say? Who's to say if we can actually beat it? It could be time to prestige. But we'll do what we can. Maybe it's better spent on vulnerability. Vulnerability increases the minimum and maximum range of all damage by 2. And the maximum range can exceed 10. Vulnerability lasts 15 seconds. So that's like really good for these guys, right? Because these guys, the jetpack Gnorps only have a range of 1 to 3, and with concentration, they actually have less range. They have range reduced from 0 to 2, where they either have to be like directly above the rock or below it. So if we had vulnerability, they'd be attacking from increases the minimum and maximum range of all damage by +2, and maximum range can exceed 10. Okay, what do those pocket rockets do again? I think this is where you start to see like how things look. When bombers deal damage, they get 2 pocket rockets teleported to their rocket pocket. Rockets deal 400 rock damage unaffected by the multiplier with a range of 0 to 5, increased to 2 to 7. Teleporting back in time leaves their rocket pockets empty, and that also sadly makes sense. Yeah. Okay, so pocket rockets is like a never pickup. That's like a don't ever do it. The reclamation nullification is probably the best, and also opens us up to the ability to vastly increase our collection. My one concern with that is with I mean, I guess this +20 collection for runners is like kind of mid-tier now. Like lower mid-tier buff, and there are other buffs that I should value ahead of it. Maybe we just, yeah, we increase our collection levels now. Which maybe won't be too hard. Maybe. I don't know. I'm surprised I didn't get another Gnorp before I hit 3 million. Because now I'm like, well, do I just buy the housing? Force it? Sure, why not? All right, we're gonna push this to the point of like, we don't have any other options, you know? And then, yeah, we just need 3.04x rockets. I don't know what the hell to do with the 2 other Gnorps. As much as I want to go for the vulnerability for all these guys, I feel like the rockets don't have as much of a vulnerable thing, or like a range thing going on with them. With a range of 0 to 5. Has been collected. Launch a rocket containing 16 smaller rockets, each dealing 400 damage, unaffected by the multiplier. Unaffected by the multiplier definitely hurts, considering the multiplier is popping. You know what that does work with is Gnorps with jetpacks. Gnorps with jetpacks. And maybe vulnerability isn't as good for this. Like, it's not bad, but it's not as, like, top-notch for this build as I kind of am thinking that it is. Like, it could be a lot better. I would love to get more hats for my Gnorps. For my little Gnorpy boys. Yeah, collection is way up because of teleportation. I wonder if teleportation was the move over Academy. They both seemed very good for collection. Like, just kind of W's on both regards. Hats! Yes, I want to get hats! I'll see about these rockets and getting to the next tier and how far I can make it into the next tier, and then I think I do accept my prestige. I take my prestige and I walk away. Depending on, because apparently this is 6 out of 10. 10's gotta be a build beyond men. That's, you've hit other godly levels of damage. Okay, X rockets. Hopefully that will be enough. The next upgrade is at 15 million, so I have a good feeling. We're getting pretty close. I could now potentially tell my mountain guys to hop off the mountain. Also, I feel like Mr. Mountain is really good in the early game. But then he kind of loses it for me a little bit the further you get. 16.16 million. I will say this is a great play it and put it away game, because no matter whether or not you are going to get to the next compression tier, you are building this number here up top perpetually. So if you just leave the game off and running, you can just collect. But too many teleporters. Of course, the compression thing, reducing that. Well, actually, you know what? It works out. The math works out in my brain. slam club at this point. I guess that's how you would keep your multiplier modifier high while you're like AFK. Pretty cheap capacity, but oh, there it goes. Didn't realize that we hit here. Next compression level, baby. What else do you think could be bought? Because sometimes something new pops up. I still got the Gattle, Gnorp. Got the sticky floral residue. Archery range. That doesn't look any different. Flower power, more flowers. I don't know, you know? Having more flowers like that does seem good. It does, it does. Neat. Okay, slurping up the thing. It is absolutely paramount. Reclamation nullification, man. That's what we do. Not even a contest. Reclamation nullification all the friggin' way. Let's see how much that helps. Currently, quite a bit. It's not helping us do any more damage or anything like that, but it's making it so we can actually like build higher. Maybe we could get to the next compression tier. Of course, that'd be crazy. I mean, at this point, there is a little bit of a goal in me that's like, okay, compression tier, current tier 7. We could maybe blast our way to 8 with this. If we get to 10 after that, I don't know, but we didn't have to do a lot more damage. And I don't know what that looks like. I don't know what a lot more damage actually looks like. Or blast our collection all the way to the point where it just nerfs the absolute hell out of the compression rate. To the point where these guys, where it just builds all the way up. If they take a rest, will it just go all the way up? Because I don't think that if we go to the next tier, our rate of gathering actually decreases at all. This was pretty much just a tier of, like, grab the thing to nerf the compression number a little bit. Though, of course, the decision to blast ahead like this could be my downfall as well. Oh, we shall see. It's the sort of deal that makes me kind of want to get some more runners, you know? One more runner wouldn't hurt. Good dude, he's doing a lot. Increases capacity by a lot. That way he's doing the dang work. It looks like our compression meter is slowly building. Oh, it's a maybe. Thank you for playing the Gnorp Apollo. Thank you for thanking me. I love when video game says thank you for playing video game. What a meta experience. Y rockets, X rockets, vulnerability. I do feel like vulnerability is the most interesting next use though. If there is a next use, and I think that there will be. I mean, we're on a steady incline. Maybe there won't be. Okay, you know what? I think I'm cooked. Like, I could leave it to wait and just gain all the stuff in the world, but it'll take a hell of a long time, and you can go a lot faster with other stuff. You could buy a rifler, but that wouldn't do much for me. You know what? Rock, you win this time, Rock! Oh, the Rock! You beat me this time, you damn Rock. You beat me this time. I'm not done blasting you with bullets, though. I won't be done blasting you with bullets for the rest of time. That was the Gnorp Apolog, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and leave this game at that. That was fun, man. A great game to just throw on in the background if you have other stuff that you just want to get going, that you just want to do. Lots of upgrades in the tree that you can, you can get and everything. Cool little, neat little game. And obviously cheap because the spring summer sale. Or no, the spring summer sale? That's an oxymoron.